giving you messages today for mid-August to beginning of September 2025. Come on in as we enter the end of summer, going into fall. August, September, October is like my favorite time of year. I love this time of year. But August is the year of big bugs. I always said that. It's like the month of big bugs. I don't know if I said the year, but it's the month of big bugs. All right, so anywho, I already called in everybody's spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, and the whole spirit team. So just know that they are in the house. All right, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node, come on in. Show me what I need to see. I hope my fans are not too loud in the background for you. The moon and darkness. Yeah. It's a pretty cool card. But the moon in tarot is, you know, deceptive or hidden. Maybe fears. Could be the dream state. I'm getting all of it, but hold on. Hold your horses. Clarity and the mountains. Oh, before that, creation and water. You could be dealing with a water sign, possibly, but healing and creating it, right? I like that. That's a beautiful card, Aquarius. Hi, everybody, tapping in and out. Mountains. You could live on the mountain, or somebody's from the mountain region, possibly. This is about purity and clarity. And it looks like the death card energy, kind of, you know, she's resting, she's sleeping. There's stillness, right? All right, there's stillness with this moon, with this, something in my eye. I feel dark matter. I really do. Wildness and electricity. This is your hope, fear, challenge, and homework, right? Getting your fire back, your drive back. I feel like things are weighing heavy on you with this moon card. First card out. 7, it's a number 7 card. 7s are a divine number. But there's something ominous. There's something like silent, you know? Quietness, like... Alright, one more and we can move on. Somebody has some electricity or some kind of spark, you know? Yeah, endurance and the rock. This is number 20. This is 2 10s, right? 10s are endings in tarot, right? Yeah, that tree is growing out of a rock, right? That could be you. It could be someone you knew that had the endurance, the willpower, the strength to get through it, right? It could be talking, don't forget to flip-flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit, right? You just don't force it. But somebody has a lot of willpower, a lot of spunk, maybe. All right, we're going to get a little bit more of the vibe here, and then we'll get into my tarot. Hope everyone is doing well out there, right? As we are all on the ascension path. Show me what I need to see. My kitty is kind of freaking out, and I have my fans on, so I don't know if that's in the background or not, but he's freaking out, and I wouldn't be surprised if he shows himself. Card down. Camping. Past to present. Something about camping. Could be thinking about camping. Could be camping right now. Or maybe somebody's camping on your couch. I don't know. And then I have abundance. I like that, Aquarius. Nice. Abundance is more than enough, right? Yeah, somebody's creating. I like it. Trying to heal, right? This is a very healing. I'm getting the healing vibe, right? Yeah. All right, so we need 3 more of these and we can get into it, right? Hi, everybody, popping in and out. Show me what I need to see. Second opinion. This is crowning you for the next few weeks. Somebody's looking into a second opinion. I suppose this could be health-wise, but I'm kind of feeling it's in other areas as well. Just people's, not everybody agrees on everything either, right? But yeah, there's something there for clarity. They're searching for a second opinion to find some clarity, something about the mountains or the mountain region, right? Some of you might live on a mountain, literally, or in the mountains. Okay. Camping in the mountains. All right, something. Signs. Signs, signs, everywhere a sign. Yep. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Electricity, big signs. Okay. Wildness. These things are wild. Things that we're coming into. I feel like the realizations are friggin' wild, right? Hi, Jules. Good morning, or afternoon or evening, whatever time it is where you are. But that's going to be the hope, fear, challenge, and homework signs. I'm almost feeling like red flags, right? Signs. But it also could be messages from your spirit guides and your angels and whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot of deception here. There's a lot of darkness, a lot of stillness. Things could be ominous, right? These realizations, like, wow, right? They're friggin' wild. Like, who would have thought, kind of thing. Manors, castles, and historical properties. Okay. I obviously, personally, have a fascination with this kind of stuff. Maybe you do too. I'm feeling real estate, though. You know, I am feeling real estate, however that is. Somebody is growing out of a rock. They've endured a lot. Maybe it's shocking, right? Somebody's shocked that somebody healed. Okay. If that's what the cards say, that's what the cards say. Oops, wrong deck. Sorry. I already pulled from that deck. I'm going to use my Herb Crafters Tarot deck today to start with. Show me what I need to see. We're going to get into this. What about camping and the moon, right? Maybe a lot of people, we just had a full moon, right? We just went through the Lionsgate portal. That's a big thing, right? There's a lot of energies on this planet that are, I think we all feel like the split or the divide, kind of. Madre of Air, yeah, somebody's very bitter, very hateful, cutthroat, right? Camping right over this. There's some kind of darkness with this cutthroat energy. It's not right. Something isn't feeling right to you, maybe. Ace of Cups down in a big way. Somebody hates this in a big way, or has, because there's abundance right over it. Creation. And then hate. Yeah, you think they created some hate in a big way? That's pretty flippin' obvious. Or they're not filling their own cup. You can take it either way or both ways, whatever. Oh boy, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune down. Second opinion. This is crowning you for the next few weeks anyway. Yeah. Bad karma, bad luck, bad times, hard times. I'm hearing unlearned lessons. They're not completed yet, right? The tables are turning. on people. Somebody's looking for a second opinion and some clarity out of this. I feel like it's weighing on them, you know? Something's weighing on maybe the conscious, weighing on is somebody guilty? I'm almost finding revengeful, but we'll see what comes out. I say what I hear. Haya of air reversed, 4 of air. Hayas are like pages in this deck. So there could be kids involved, possibly. And this one, they're not standing in their truth. Signs right over it. Electricity. This is wild. I think you're going to be witnessing things, or have been witnessing things, that have totally blown you away, you know, about these signs and synchronicities, right? Something's blowing you away. You're probably seeing it with your own eyes. Yeah? Somebody recovered from all the strife and hate and brutality, and has that endurance, the willpower. They're growing out of a rock, right? That's pretty freaking badass, coming from complete ruin or complete, you know, nothing, and then still being able to heal and thrive. Wow. Okay. Something about that. Commander of air. We have Madre of air right over this reverse. This one's reversed as well. Curanderas in this deck are warriors, right? Camping right over this. Yeah, this could be, you know, cutthroat energy again, I'm getting. You know? What's with all these sickles? This one, where was the other one? This one. A lot of sickles are standing out to me, right? Somebody's not standing in their truth, or they're relying, or something. There's a lot of darkness there. There's a lot of, and it's in a big way, because abundance is right next to this. I need a bunch of cards, please. 7 of fire down. Ace of cups down is right over it. Yeah, they have no defense over this hate. It's just the way it is. The signs are clear. There's clarity here. It's clear. Clear as day. People are witnessing this. 6 of air. Yeah, getting out of the storm. Right? This is dead center in the reading. I like it for you, Aquarius. You're getting out of the storm. Know that. But it is about the bad karma. Something was divinely timed in the past. And it just, whatever that was, maybe that's what maybe that divine timed moment created the wheels to turn, the tables to turn. Okay, there's clarity over that, and somebody's looking for a second opinion. All right, well, that's very, it's like it kind of opposite of what it's saying. So it's obviously the two sides, or whatever that is. Adelita of air. I have justice reversed. 3 of fire reversed. The magician. The high priestess reversed. 2 more cards, please. Yeah. I feel like there was a lot of brutality in whatever this is about, because of all the sickles, and very cutthroat, maybe ruthless. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing ruthless energies. The tower down. 1 more. So the Adelita of air over here in my homework challenge fear column with all the signs, right? Yeah. The brutality is wicked. That's actually a birthing chair, right? And when people are giving birth, they're not always so nice, because, they got to scream it out, and they're aggressive, and they're going through it, So I'm feeling like the aggression, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, there was a lot of electricity there. This is wild. This is wild. People are avoiding the tower or they're denying it. Signs everywhere. It's clear as day to you, I feel. And that's the whole fear, challenge, and homework. Maybe you're hoping for these people to heal or do whatever they need to do, whatever that is. It's very unjustified, right? Yeah, the cannabis leaf. Yeah, it's very, this one's unjustified. Here it is, right? We need to make things fair or make them right, right? Wipe the slates clean, right? Lavender right over it. Somebody healed over the injustice of it all. And they have endured an amazing amount. They've just endured. They have been through it. Whoever this person is, right? 3 of fire down. You know that we're not going anywhere with this, right? It's like dried up mud in that field, right? Camping right over this with the moon. Yeah, the bitterness. Maybe somebody is camping or on vacation or a staycation or something, and they're just getting it out of how angry they are, the brutality of it all, the wickedness of it all, the realizations of it all. Maybe they need to just let it out and vent, right? It's totally healthy. That's what we need to do sometimes, right? 8 of fire down. This is a backfire. Wheel of Fortune down. 8 of Wands down. It's a backfire. Whatever they put out, they're getting right back. Wow. Okay, that means when people are dealing with their karma, right? When they're in that mode or that area of life that they're in, or what, I don't know how to say, but whatever they put out, right, it comes back in 3. So if you're really hateful to somebody and you try and ruin their reputation and you slander them and you ruin their life, right, and that comes back times 3, that's going to be fucking hard to shake off and heal from, right? So, and it goes in every category, like, you know, it's what's in their heart. Whatever they put out, they're getting back. It can be a pretty tough thing because people are so evil in this world that then they wonder why their life sucks because they're feeling their own karma. And then they're like, well, why did that happen? Well, you got to stay in the present. You got to stay grounded. You got to take responsibility, right? I mean, I'm getting it all here. They crafted their own making. The magician is the one who creates, right? Hi, hon. Hi, Sarah. Good to see everybody. Yeah, the one who creates, right? They have no defense over this hate. People are seeing it, or the unempathetic, whatever it is. Wow. Okay. I do feel like there's magic afoot here, especially with whoever it was that healed the way they had, because I feel like they literally came back from death, some of these people, you know? Wow, they hate this high priestess, or they're refusing it or denying it, right? Somebody wants a second opinion. They want clarity. I feel like, you know, the diviner is the clarity, right? There is clarity on the table, right? Just be, you know, if you're refusing to see it, then don't wonder why you're confused. Yeah? I don't know. But they're denying it and refusing the tower. They don't want to admit what they've created. They don't want to see it because it sucks. It's hard. And for whatever reason, maybe they feel entitled, like they don't deserve to get back what they put out. And I'm sorry, but that makes me laugh. Everybody needs to take responsibility for themselves. Yeah. There's no communication here. It's over. It's about change. The Death card. That's what these cards in this deck here is all about. I'm going to change to one of the bazillion and a half Rider-Waite decks. Yeah, there's so many of these. It's crazy. So this is one of them. Yeah, what do you got for us? I need a bunch of cards here. This seems like a lot of wickedness going down. I'm surprised the devil hasn't shown itself yet. It very well may. I'm feeling it though, with all the sickle energy, all the brutality, very abusive. It's just abusive behaviors, period. Knight of Cups down, Page of Wands down. They don't care. They didn't care in the past. And I don't think they still care. You know, they're holding on to the lies. Or this was. Yeah. Page of Wands down. Ace of Water down, you know. Abundance in a big way. People are not liking what they see. They're not liking what they're learning, right? They need to heal. That's what it is. It's a very hateful card. They don't like it in a big way. Yeah? This Wheel of Fortune is right next to this card. Reversed. Yeah. They're having it hard. The Chariot. Clarity. This is a victory card, technically, right? It's moving forward in the fastest way. There's a lot of movement around your lives right now. This could be travel. Somebody could be traveling, or you know, if they're camping, or you know, maybe they're thinking of traveling to a different destination, or you know, hey, I'm gonna go, you know, to my friend's house I hadn't seen in a while, or something. I'm not sure. All right, show me. Now, sometimes I talk about 2 and possibly 3 situations at a time, and that's up to you to decipher, right? There is a lot of movement, a lot of excitement, but it is a journey. That's what this is. The clarity of it all, it's a journey, you know. Queen of Swords up. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, signs. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework is somebody could be just as brutal right back. Should you push them? Off with their heads. There's signs all over the place. Yeah. These lies and people not standing in their truth. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is my bitch card. Male or female, I don't care. Yeah. They're afraid that the bitch is going to give it to them. They don't want to hear it. They're scared. Am I feeling, you know, like timid? I don't know. I'm going to find out. Excuse me. Yeah, 3 of Cups down. We don't want this gathering. The party's over, right? Yeah, people are healing. Someone's healed. They have endurance and willpower like a damn unbelievable. Some of them have come, literally grown from death, right? They totally transformed completely into, you know, who they're supposed to be. Usually when you're healed, it's who you're supposed to be, right? It's a very natural thing. I don't know. I'm getting like a little sarcasm there. I'm getting my Jersey girl out of me, you know? I was born in Jersey. I don't live there anymore, but I got that chutzpah. There's clarity here. Camping. Moon right over it. Commander of Air. It's clear. Somebody's bitter AF. They don't care. They have no empathy whatsoever. People are seeing it. I think they're shocked from it. The reality of it. I need a bunch of cards, please. Manors, castles, and historical properties. Could it have to do with real estate? You know? Or maybe even a business. Hold on, I got cards down. Yeah, 2 of Wands. So, Aquarius, you got the world in your hands there. You're looking out. I feel like, you know, in a big way, see the Seven of Fire down where they had no defense or they feel weak or they don't, you know, whatever. This card is looking away from that card. So making plans from that or something. But I have Page of Wands reversed right over it. Making plans about the messages that or things that we don't like to see or understand. People need to understand this. They're pissed. It's too bad. You need to understand it, right? And the harder that you push the divine, the harder the divine's gonna push back. You know? Yeah. The illusion that they are creating, the magician, right? Trying to make somebody look like they're out of their mind, they're crazy, you know? Trying to make it seem like it isn't, whatever that is. Something's hidden, right? That's dead center in the reading. But getting away from this, Aquarius, is your message. Hi, everybody. That's nice. You fucking trolls can get the hell off my channel. You know? That was a really rude comment. People that come on just to try and deter me, I have zero tolerance for you trolls. Get the fuck off here. Why are you on these channels anyway if you don't care? Why? Why bother? Go to your own corner. Get out of here. Yeah, these narcissist, psychopath, sociopath little fucking trolls on this planet, you know. Boy, that's the message here. Haha. Thank you, Spirit, actually, asshole. Thank you for making that, you know, because it came out in the message. You know, this is the kind of shit that needs to end. You people need to go slither under your rock. You're pieces of shit. Whatever. I have no tolerance. Yeah, yeah, guilty AF. They have no defense here, remember? Seven, you know? Hi, Barbara. Sorry to all the people that are being really nice and cool. You know, my channel is about empowering people, not tearing them down. So people that come on personally just to try and distract me and everything, yeah, it kind of pisses me off, but I'm gonna fucking call you out every time. Because your fucking bullshit is enough. I'm not in the mood for that kind of shit, right? Anywho, somebody's guilty AF. They're scared. You know, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Signs are everywhere. You know, the brutality of it, right? They're scared of the Queen of Wands because, you know, I'm the Queen of Wands just now, being my bitch self, you know, because I was pushed, and there you go. Now you look like the fool. Not me. You do. Is it worth it? Probably not. Get off my channel. I'm sorry. I've had other people that have tried to do this. It really, whatever, you know? Here's a little light in your face, right? The high priest who's connected to the one and only. This one with the injustice of it all, manors, castles, and historical properties right over this, right? This could be about marriage, family, you know, hire contracts, documents even, I just heard. Documents, okay. Manors, castles, historical properties. We could be talking about real estate and documents here. Thank you, Spirit. Three of Wands down with the Three of Wands down. Definitely nothing coming out of that union or whatever, these three. It's over, right? That's what it was about, the brutality. It's clear as day. All right, where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? There is magic afoot. Oh, look, there's another, well, it's actually a moon, but it looks like yet another sickle on that table. See it? If it'll focus. I don't know why it doesn't focus when I'm live. It really makes no sense, but whatever. It's there. Queen of Pentacles. Resources, abundance. Somebody's managing their money. They're creating it. Yep. In a big way. Magic is afoot, right? Queen of Pentacles is a wealthy energy, wealthy in their spirituality. Thank you. You know, this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, these people are refusing to change. Ding, 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 ding. This death card, however, it's over. And they just don't want to admit it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to deal with it. Whatever it is. I don't, you know, why? They feel like it's not over. We're going to keep hating on this High Priestess. We're going to keep on keeping on. And you know what? So's the Divine. And they're going to keep on keeping on. So they're going to be, it's like I feel like they're crying over spilled milk. And they're making it harder on themselves. This is what I see. These people. Show me 2 more cards. Yeah, the Tower down with the Tower down. And Death card down. I can't make it up. The hope, fear, challenge, and homework is the fucking realizations. It's coming down. The Divine's in charge. Whatever it is going down. You know? If it's a workplace, the workplace is going down. If it's a home, the home's going down. Being stubborn, not dealing with it, not wanting to. Well, you know, there's a lot of reality in this world that we don't always want to see. But it doesn't help it. It doesn't stop it. And in fact, it kind of gets it to the point where it just gets bigger and bigger and keeps going and going. So no, it needs to stop. That's what I'm getting, a very, you know, this bitter, this hate. And then that stupid message, you know, it's a nightmare, all right. There's a lot of anxieties, nail biting, right? Somebody's endured a lot. Yeah, manors, castles, historical properties, high priest. Yeah, somebody's healed. Somebody recovered. Yeah, small gifts given and received. Possibly. And it's about the reciprocation. Look, there's 1 person there, though. Usually there's 2 or 3. Yeah. I'm feeling selfish. Breadcrumbs. Is somebody breadcrumbing somebody or something? Wow, this turned out to be a tough reading for me. Or for you. For somebody. Whoever's story this is. Feather. Okay, look for a feather in an odd place, or what? It represents freedom, spiritual journey, and hope. The feather reminds us to let go of what holds us back and to embrace the journey of self-discovery. Yeah. Go for that second opinion. Learn all you can. Learn all you can about this situation. There is information out there. We're in times of Aquarius where, you know, the internet and everything, there's a lot of truth. You just got to look for it. Obviously, pick and choose the right channels or places that you're going to listen to, right? Be discerning. Yeah. But look for a feather, because I feel like that's your ancestors or guides kind of saying, we are right here with you. We are, you know, yeah, we're here. We're witnessing this whole thing right along with you, right? My new deck, Forest Elf Oracle, the one that came out, is called the Shimmering Dew. Recognizing the beauty in fleeting moments. The moments that have gone. Remembering the good times or something. Remembering what was good. The beauty in fleeting. Fleeting is leaving. Beauty in leaving the memories. Okay, beauty in leaving the memories behind. Thank you. Sometimes it takes a minute. Yeah, leave it. It's not worth it. It keeps you stuck, right? You gotta let it out. Ritual of water. This is my rune deck, and that's what it looks like on the back. Very serene, peaceful. The Druids. Bless your aura with a protective ring. Whispering prayers over water and holy springs. Let the waters cleanse your heart. Synchronicities. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you, Spirit. There's a little side note here. Carrie Larimar Crystal for happy confidence and clear communication. Yeah, we need to talk or something. You know, we don't want this talk or this gathering. You know, the party is over, but that's what it's about. We need to get it out. Maybe if it's your husband or your wife or your significant, they need to talk about it. They need to get it out. They need to cry it out, kick it out, get their emotions out so they can start the recovery process. You know, so they can start to heal. If they can't, you know, what it is a lot of people, they can't accept the truth, right? It's like they don't, they either refuse it or, you know, however it is. But sometimes that truth that hurts is the truth that needs the clearing, right? Like the truth bombs, the realities of things, the deception, you know, the brutality, the cruelty. People need to change it up and be nice. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of kindergartners, you know? People need to be nice. All right, I'm going to give you another message here from my Hidden Realms Oracle. See what comes out. What do you have for Aquarius? Hi, everybody. Show me what I need to see. Keeper of the scales. Yeah. Well, we got the injustices. And then we have fairness and balance. I'm even hearing neutralizing for some reason. Maybe somebody needs to burn some sage, right? Do a cleansing of these energies or something. All right, I'm going to read this to you. Check it out. I love the trivia. Oh, 30. All right. The law of harmony is enacted when the keeper of the scales comes to you as an ally. Align with her as the law states, making conscious choices that create balance in your life. When you do, you also magically align with the abundance of the universe and the powerful forces of synchronicities. This creates conditions and possibilities that lead to the fulfillment of your highest intentions. Harmony begins with the self and then resonates outwards towards others. You're in harmony with yourself when you nurture yourself with love, respect, and abundance, always fully taking responsibility for your actions. Thank you, Spirit. Damn, only then can you be in harmony with others. This is because love is the central force that connects all of life and aligns you with like-minded others. Another message is restoration and the positive, fair resolutions in all disputes, including those involving the legal system or other important exchanges. The keeper of the scale is a just and kind ally, always making sure balance is activated on your path. I like it. I like it. I'm going to give you one more and close this out. What do you have for Aquarius? Yeah, the High Priest. Yeah. I feel like some of you, you know, yeah, this could be marriage, it could be family, it could be all of that. But this one is representing the person that's on the right track, right? Because if they were reversed, it would be divorce, separation, or what? So these, I feel like there's documents. T's need to be crossed, I's need to be dotted, you know? Yeah, things need to be taken care of. This is pretty dark for some people, you know? It's sad that this happened. And this is why we need to change it in ourselves as well as, you know, others, right? These are your messages. Be cool, man. Be kind. Be patient. And just be a good human. Thank you so much for watching. Smash that or tickle that little notification bell. I'm not out every single day like other tarot readers. So maybe while you're working and you get a notification, oh, cool, Heidi over on Third Eye Awakening put out a video. I have something to watch tonight when I get out of work. Yeah. So tickle that little notification bell and subscribe while you're at it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a couple weeks. And